Alive is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the.
Cause I'm coming for them belts, boy. You're gonna see the raft of the new champ. Different energy, different spirit. Coming to win. I tried to learn boxing, stick and move, isolating the sweet science of the sport, doctrinating my style. But we're going back to the raw, rugged streets. That's where I belong. I never followed no athletes growing up, no movie stars. I followed the hustlers, the Rayful Edmonds, the Jeff Ports, the Nicky Barnes, the Big Meaches, the Larry Hoovers. You understand me? They're the people that gave me the inspiration, the ones that came up from the streets to the top of the world, the empires. The bangers, the hustlers. That's what's fueling me again. Sometimes in life, no matter how far you go, always remember where you came from.
It's no wonder you talk all that young shit. You're a little boy that don't get the large picture. He was just another lost nigga.
Got off the phone from Prince Khalid of Saudi Arabia. He told me this fight's a 100% on. August 14th, 2021, summertime. All eyes of the world will be on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And I cannot wait, repeat, cannot wait to smash Anthony Joshua on the biggest stage of all times. This is going to be the biggest sporting event ever to grace the planet Earth. Do not miss it. All eyes on us. Peace out. God bless. See you all in Saudi! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. See the fam in the building. Dwayne Jones, Alan Cummings, Jose Diaz, 919 salute. Mac of the South salute. Copper, what up? Jason, what up? Calvin Johnson, King Jr., Jafari Cesar, salute. Brian H., Antonio Hambrick, Steve Elder, Mac in the building. Robert Singleton, DP Rocker, Marcus Walls, MP, what the fuck? What's good? Jeffrey Lopez, salute. Cortez, what up? Michigan in the building. Yes, sir. Grand Rapids. On the mic with Terrence Bailey. Salute, fam. Andrew Gray. Shepherd King. Mike Biggs. Boxing in the building. Brooklyn born. Devon Down Gator. Salute. Julius N. Ketty Peeps. The Boxing King's Archive. Salute. Mr. P. Depps. Jelly Bean. Simon Bridgman in the building. Salute. Miami Snoopy. What up, y'all? Smash the like button. Well, Cassandra, salute, sis. Here we are. Kane the bad guy, Thrill Hill, salute. Here we are. Devontae Morse, Xavier, what up? The brothers UK in the building. Here we are. Deontay Wilder is allegedly out of the way. And there's still a bit of confusement. Tay, Felix Nunez, salute. Yeah, okay. Let's throw that up there, Tay. Because you know I was getting there. We can start right here. Shamar, what up? We can start right here. That's how it's done. Step aside. That's how it's done. Windy City Assassin, salute. That's why I'm asking. Where is ESPN in all of this, really? I don't watch ESPN. Y'all got to, first take and all this, y'all got to let me know. Is this being mentioned? Because in the boxing world, this is big news. This is undisputed, right? And now they're telling us that not one, but two fighters are in the way. Y'all ready for this? DP Rocker, salute. And that super chat, much love. He said Friday morning sermon, preach Pastor Drew. I'm on the job. Now watch this, y'all. And watch this. Not one, but two fighters are in the way of undisputed. Who so happen to be what? Ethnicity? Let's call him BAF. It's an acronym. BAF. Black as fuck. Dillian White, black as fuck.
The devil is a motherfucking liar. So you know I ain't worried. Biatch. Stupid bitch.
Can the church say amen? So, Dillian White, that no one over here at Solo, salute, 704 Joe, DB Monster track, salute. No one, 225 boxing talk, what up? Oh yeah, Otto Wallen, who's that? Who's Otto Wallen? Yeah, right? Right? Who's Otto Wallen? I mean, he's only the guy that took Tyson Fury to the brink, that Tyson Fury made no money on. You feel me? Wasn't we looking forward to that? Didn't we all pick Otto Wallen to whoop Dillian's ass? What happened? I called this promote. I texted this promoter. I said, bro. He said, this looks so strange, but there's nothing they can do about it. The Avion Bible, salute to you in that super chat. Much love. He said, salute. May everyone have a safe and productive day. You too, fam. Much love and appreciation. We're being safe and we're being productive. We're talking boxing. That's what we love to do. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Tyson Fury fucked around and made Otto Wallen a threat. Quietly, he's a threat. No one's talking about him. No justice for Otto Wallen. Remember that? I thought we was all fair. What happened? What happened? What happened? We were on here talking about, yo, hey. He's supposed to fight Otto, man. What the fuck? Remember? That was us. I know. We racist. All around strong, salute. All around strong, salute, brother. But we racist, though, right? We were out here like, yo, why they doing that to Otto? He's up. What's going on? Yo, y'all just doing that because you don't like Dillian. But Dillian's black. I thought we was racist. So what, y'all gonna break that glass when y'all want to? How does this work? Dill Spoolie, salute. Exactly, Boxing King. Wilder has nothing to do with anything happening on this page at all. Now, you know what's crazy? Chris Chandler, salute. You know what's crazy? Deontay could put out a tweet today saying, come back this year. I'm going to shake things up. And everyone will go crazy. He could do that today. He could do that today. He could do that today. And everyone will go crazy. Ratchet since 91. Salute. Yeah, that's right. They messed over Otto Violin. They messed him up. And no one's talking about it. ESPN ain't talking about it. Skip Brainless ain't talking about it. Now, Skip. Now listen, Skip. Otto Violin, I mean, he really did well against Tyson Fury now. I mean, come on now, Skip. Otto Violin is not a top-tier talent. Everybody else beats him. He got lucky against Tyson Fury. Yeah, right. Do they even know how to spell Dillian White's last name? He agrees with fire. Salute. Jay Cooley in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. To OG Drew and family. Salute, family. Good to see you. Big Dog Willie in the building. And here he is with the Amir Khan. Salute to the immortal God like Amir Great Khan. Awesome, brother. Julius N. Salute. There's no justice for Otto Violin. All right. Last I checked, AJ said, if you ain't hear anything about no step aside from me, it's not happening. Right? Stephen A. Snitch ain't telling AJ or Dillian to step aside for the greater good of boxing. Why? Because no one cares about this fight. Nobody but us cares about this fight. Why? Because we want undisputed, right? So we're like, oh, well. Y'all fucked off Deontay Wilder. That's what happened. Y'all let it happen. So now he has nothing to do with this, and look at what they're doing. Now I'm going to pull this card. Tay, good morning, sis. I'm going to pull this card. Salute to 225 Boxing Talk in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, salute, Drew, make these mofos move. Oh, yeah, I'm on a job. Salute to you, family. I'm on a job. Oh, boy. I know, Tay. We about to get hammered. I'm still going, I don't care how late it is. You know, I go to the gym after hours. There's less people, way less people. That means it's going to be empty. You know what it is? Look at an empty gym. That's like, oh. I don't care. I'm going. And whatever we get in the city, you get more on the island. I hope you got your tea and your hot chocolate. but skip. King Bonnie, salute. So now, that's right, DP, we get it in. Deanie, what up? So now, is anybody going to tell AJ, yo, look, man, step aside, man. You got your ass whooped bad. You almost got stopped in the 12th. Is anyone saying, yo, AJ, Tone, what up? AJ, step aside, man. You're not going to win that. And I'm sitting there based off of what I saw. He's not beating Usyk unless he makes like a serious change. You know what kind of change AJ has to make to beat Usyk? On a level of, y'all remember Gaddy Ward 1? Y'all remember how close and in the pocket in the phone booth that fight was? Classic fight. Y'all remember how different Gaddy looked when he fought Ward in the second and third fight? He was on his toes. He was actually boxing or running, depending on how you look at it. Landed a 216. Queen 71. Salute, y'all. A condo. What's good? I mean, that was a drastic different. That's me. What up? That was a drastically different Arturo Gatti. And when he boxed, he made it look kind of easy. Ain't it funny, Tone? It's funny now, right? But I don't hear anyone telling AJ to step the fuck aside. You know why they're not telling him? Watch this. You know why they're not telling him to step aside? Want to know why? Want to know why, y'all? You might never know. You want to know why? Because no one cares. There you go. No one cares. Now I don't play matter. Xavier, I don't play Madden no more. I ain't played Madden since like PS2 or something. Real old school salute. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the building. That's right. There you go. AJ's blocking Undisputed. And where are the Dillian White fans? 6 gazillion days. He got a suit at WBC. This has nothing to do with Deontay Wilder at all. CB Sports, salute, fam. This has nothing to do. Deontay's out of the picture. This has nothing to do with us. Because what's going on here? We really don't. Us, the LDBC, we really don't care. I don't care what happens with this. I am completely like, I don't, D-Man, salute. I really don't care. Y'all know how I feel about Dillian White. I don't particularly care for AJ, never did. And that's thanks to his rabid-ass fans over there. Y'all know how we feel about Fury over here. And I ain't got no beef with Usyk. He's just showing up to fight. But watch this, y'all. Talib Cunningham, salute. Watch this, y'all. How many seats does he sell? Which way you want to go with this? Which way you want to go with this? Snacks B, salute. Which way you want to go with this? I got conversation for everything that y'all hit D with. I pause. Ew. I could take all of those conversations and apply it to everybody in this scenario. And I could still call Mauricio Suleiman a racist. Hamza S, salute. I can still do it.
You are being racist for calling me a racist. Good, and I take it, but don't call me racist.
You racist? Because you got 2 black fighters there. One's been waiting 6 million days, had to take you to court, and the other one's entitled to his rematch and got everybody talking about, well, magically making up a rumor to step aside. You remember? Rumors, step aside? Y'all remember when Deontay was offered? Remember that? No. When by the time we got the news, it was Deontay declined. Tay, how much was it? It was allegedly what? It was like 10 million, 12 million step aside. It was something crazy like that. It was low. Was it 20 million? John Hughes, salute. I forget the number because it was bullshit. And when I got out of bed that morning, I looked at it. I said, what? And I text Tay. And all I got was laughing emojis. I said, oh, okay, it's fake. But that made ESPN. That's what, it was 20 million. It was 20 mil. And that's when Stephen A. Snitch was like, that's how it's done. Step aside. You lost too bad. Let Undisputed happen. Guess what? There was never an offer. Even Tyson Fury was bouncing around. Oh, you're so stupid. You should take the offer. He's doing it right now. He's talking about they blocked the 90 million step aside, and based off of what I read, thank you, family, it was 20 million. 20 million. What 20 million? And now Fury again is bouncing around on social media talking about, oh, yeah, both of you dozers, you ducked $90 million to step aside. And I looked at it, I said, okay. I've heard this before. I've seen this before. Remember the old Dr. Dre song? I've been there. I've done that. Remember that? And then AJ says, I never received anything. And then Mike Cappinger puts out this. There was an agreement in principle for both Dillian White and AJ to step aside and forego planned bouts with Fury and Alexander Usyk respectively in exchange for millions of dollars. But the deal fell apart after parties attempted to renegotiate at the 11th hour. Sources told ESPN on Thursday. I haven't seen this on ESPN. Of course, I don't watch ESPN, so that's not really a fair statement. So I'm asking, I know some of you guys, you watch for your other sports, which is fine. I'm just asking you guys that watch for your other sports, have you seen this? Scrolling along the bottom of the screen? I'm just asking because I don't know. I can't say that it has. I can't say that it hasn't. I'm asking y'all. All right. Then it says the proposed deal would have paved the way for Fury to fight Usyk for the undisputed heavyweight championship in June in Saudi Arabia. Sources said. What does Champ trying to say? Sources say. Press 1. It's believed that 155 million site fee in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia offered last year for the heavyweight fight between Fury and Joshua was in play. Money from the package would have gone to both White and Joshua. So 155 million, I don't know how they were going to split that. 503 line in the building. Yo, X Xavier, that is disgusting. Ew. They're saying that basically, oh yeah, it was on ESPN.com. Yeah, you know why I don't count that? That's me. You know why I don't count that? Because that requires casuals to do research, and casuals don't look for boxing news. Casuals only entertain boxing news when it's thrown in their goddamn face. When Stephen A. snitched, Tyson Fury. And they were watching it for baseball or basketball or football. And for 2 minutes, Tyson Fury. And then they look at it and they say, okay, well, Stephen A. Snitch is talking about it. So, yeah, okay, now I have the information and I know everything. And then when they feel like trolling, they'll come in our comment section and say, oh, well, Stephen A. Smith said, and ESPN said, and we say, motherfucker, because Stephen A. Smith and ESPN also said this. Remember this? 2018? It's finally happening. Deontay Wilder has accepted terms to fight Anthony Joshua for the heavyweight world title. They said it's finally happening. Remember that? ESPN, Sports Center. They also said that. AJ, you signed to fight Deontay? Well, I don't know. I'm on the phone with Eddie right now. And I had to let him know, I'm coming for those belts, boy. Brenda, take it easy. My fingers are sensitive. I'm coming for those belts, boy. I'm trying to be like my heroes. I never follow any athletes. You know what I mean? I follow the Jeff Ports, the Big Meachies, the Larry Hoovers. Brenda, it caught a little too deep. But AJ, listen. Y'all could have made this fight. There could have been a stare down. Remember the stare down? Remember he was going to come on when allegedly Deontay was going to come to the UK and stare you down in the ring? Well, what's the point in making a fight happen that's not even signed? It's a fantasy. Well, you let Vladimir Klitschko get in the ring and y'all stared down, and then I found out that that fight wasn't even signed when y'all did that. What do you mean? So what happens if Fury enters the ring and stares you down? If he enters the ring, I'll knock him out. What happens if Wilder entered the ring? If Wilder enters the ring, call the police. I'll come for those belts, boy. Question. Did y'all make money off of this? Did y'all make money off of this? This was for sale. Frame Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua hand-signed official replica fight boxing shorts. It's kind of expensive. Frame Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua hand-signed branded gloves, branded boxing gloves. That's very expensive, man. Please explain. AJ? I like to buy a lifeline. Fuck y'all talking about?
Hello, monkeys.
Silvestri, salute. Mr. Smith, salute. Coward Nello, salute. Phenomenal Mexican, salute. All of this is happening right in y'all face. Y'all, yo, where's all, yo, dude, okay, listen. I'm talking to the Wilder haters now. Where y'all at in this? Because Fury was the shit. Y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say next, but y'all gotta prove me wrong. Tyson Fury's fans are just like Bud Crawford fans. Where are they? I'm being serious. Where the fuck are they? Detroit, BC, salute. Bud is nice with his. You would never hear me call him trash in the ring. That would be hating. All we were saying is Willie Lowe, salute. Go ahead, tell me, brother. You can tell me anything. Listen. As nice as he is, the sales don't match. That's all I'm saying. So to these Fury fans that popped up over the last couple of years, after he fought Deontay to a draw, he was signed to Top Rank, and they checked the star power in Omega Red, salute. And two failed events. In one of those events, we was into Pete. What up, bro? And we were introduced to Otto Von Linn in one of those fights. So we found the new heavyweight that is a legitimate threat, in my opinion. And the sales didn't match, but I thought he was good. GP, salute. So I'm just asking a question. And then you had Dillian White running around talking about, oh, 6 million days. What happened to y'all? Where y'all at now? ESPN. Step aside. That's how it's done. Are you telling Anthony Joshua to step aside? Anthony Joshua, at least you could say that he's been in y'all studio. Y'all had him in there once when he was marketing the Andy Ruiz fight. You had him in there. Wilder came up, and y'all treat him like gold. That's right, Carinello. That's how it works. Snakes. My brother Willie Lowe says, why is it when Deontay tried to unify, all bullshit was out of everyone's mouth trying to block out when the white man got the belt? Well, you know, bro. Listen. Now, you know what makes this special? And here's what I'm going to say. I firmly believe that Tyson Fury knows how this works. That's why he denounced the UK and said they don't treat me well. Completely gave him his fat white ass to kiss. And he says he's fighting over here. Came out dressed like Apollo Creed, living in America. Remember that? But the Brits, you know, with them, it's all forgiven. Why? Because the bigger picture was Deontay Wilder was the enemy. You understand? And now that he's conquered the enemy, where'd they go? I don't see him. I don't see him. Bigger picture. Where are the Black Fury fans? They're not even here talking boxing anymore. That goes to show you there were never any Fury fans. There were what? Wilder haters. My brother Will Old School said, Drew, have you noticed that ever since the Otto Wallin versus Fury, they have buried Wallin and no legit fight? Yo, you want to talk about getting boxed out? You want to talk about getting boxed out? Where does Otto Wallin go? Because when the dust settles and all of this is done, who does Otto Wallin fight? Was he the number one contender for the silver championship? Do they even have... Does the silver champion even have a ranking system where, okay, this guy's number one contender for the... How does that work? J Boom and salute. You see why you're not supposed to give out these belts? What does Otto Wallin... Now here I am. Oh, I'm supposed to be this racist. Now I'm talking up about Otto Wallin. What? I did a video, Justice for Otto Wallin. Is he not being boxed out of this whole thing? Dillian White played politics. And no one said anything. Aaron Butler, salute. 88 Sports Talk, salute. He played politics. No one said anything. Why? The bigger picture was, why do that when I conduct this fight and get Tyson Fury? Okay, well played. ESPN ain't say anything. Dillian White fans ain't say anything when we said, yo, look, what are you doing? Nothing to see here, because 600 days. Okay. They tried to get him to jump. They tried to get Fury to jump the line and get at AJ. AJ says, pretty much that was in their mind. They didn't say it out loud, but that was in their mind. Let me handle Usyk. I'm the favorite. Let me handle Usyk. I ain't gonna get no credit for whipping his ass anyway. He's a cruiserweight. How do you say hold my beer in Russian? Push inkunja. And he got in there, du hast me. Du hast me. That's German though. Whooped his ass. The fuck is this? Got in there and beat him like a drum. Well, and I ain't say AJ's done. You know what I said? I said, well, let's see how he does in the rematch. And everyone said, yeah, let's see how he does in the rematch. And ESPN said, oh, wait a minute. ESPN didn't say anything. Then Tyson Fury says, oh, Andrew Gray says, it says, your hate me in Germany. That's what it says? Shit, I don't know. It's just a song I heard. T Hunt, salute, fam. Look, that's what they're saying. They're saying 155 mil rejected. That's what they're saying. I don't know. That was Mike Coppinger. And Tyson Fury's bouncing around, talk about both of them. Now, if it was 155 million that they had reserved for AJ versus Fury, and it was just sitting there without getting into the business, if they're saying that was there, and out of that 155 million, AJ was going to get 90 million of it, and the remaining balance was going to go to White. I haven't seen White saying, nah, I'm not taking no step aside money. He was probably looking at it saying, shit, that's the most money I've ever seen. And I'm probably never going to get that because I'm not going to beat AJ again. I can't beat Usyk, and I can't beat Fury. I just thought that, there would be a puncher's chance against Fury, and that would be my highest payday in my biggest spotlight. But this step aside money, plus with the guaranteed fight of the winner, I'm looking at that like, I don't know. So if it was 155 million and AJ's the A side, of course he was going to get a larger end of the purse. They weren't going to split it down the middle. That's why probably he's saying 90 million. I haven't really analyzed this. I'm just looking at it and I'm just finding it one big contradiction. And I'm wondering where the F are all of these fans. That the same fans that was telling Deontay to step aside, ESPN, and all these other faulty shows that think they know boxing, telling him step aside. Listen, they wanted D to step aside because he got beat so bad in the second fight. We all know what that was about. But whatever. No one's telling AJ to step aside. He was almost knocked out in the last round. They ringing bells early for his ass and everything. Remember that? And Dillian White, he's been on the shelf. They've been avoiding him because it's not worth it. Oh, yeah, Black Cloud? Yeah. I wouldn't surprise me, brother. Word up. Willie Lowe says, all jokes aside, but it seems like when black fighters have a belt or two, Wilder, Devin, Errol, Bud, Tank, Shakur, and try to unify the policy and the politics and bullshit always block. Man, listen, bro, you're not wrong. Darnell, what up, bro? Tone of today, salute. Ivor, what up? We know the rhythm. We know the rhythm. Devin trying to get undisputed, now it's a goddamn circus. Errol trying to get undisputed, it's a goddamn circus. Gary Russell fights once a year. That's the time for media to attack Al Heyman and the PBC. They don't do it. They attack Gary Russell. Not the people in charge of his career, but they attack Gary. Hey, man. Don't tell me there's no racism because you got a few boxers running around here with millions of dollars. Oh, but there's no white fighters running around here with millions of dollars. There's only a handful. Exactly. Say it again. David Scott, salute. Black Cloud, salute. Yup, could have been undisputed if AJ wasn't such a douche. Nicholas Levy, salute. Look, all of this happening, I want y'all to understand this. All of this happening right now in the heavyweight division is Anthony Joshua's fault. I want you guys to think about this. Now watch this. Now I'm talking to the Fury fans that are not here, but they're here. Y'all are watching. Ask your elbow, what up? Y'all are watching. Now watch this, y'all. Anthony Joshua fights Deontay Wilder. I could do this both ways. 2-fight deal. Let's say AJ beats Wilder twice. He's undisputed. Right? He comes out of retirement. He gets off the fucking couch. First of all, AJ wouldn't have did for him what Wilder did for him. Todd French, salute. I'll say it again. AJ wouldn't have did for him what Wilder did for him. Because Eddie Hearn would have forbid it. He'd be like, nope, leave him there. Trust me. I know this guy. Leave him there. If he wants to come back on his own accord, let him do it. But you ain't gonna slip the jab, salute. You ain't gonna, don't bring him in. Nope. He's a fucking cheater. Leave him there. Mo G, salute. Leave him there. But let's say after Wilder Fury won, went to a draw, D said, I want an immediate rematch. Bob Arum inserts his, he gets into their business, throws a bag at Tyson Fury, snatches him up. Let's say after that, AJ agrees to fight Wilder. Bruce goes, salute. He agrees to fight Wilder, right? And watch this, y'all. Let's say AJ beats Wilder. He's undisputed. Now Tyson Fury could fight AJ and become undisputed. And this is before Usyk even came to heavyweight. And this would have been done with 2 years ago. Let's say Wilder beat AJ 2 times, and he's undisputed. Hey, Fury fans, Fury would have beat Wilder, and this would have been done with. We'd have been on to the next, right? This would have been over with. But now you have all this confusion. Now Usyk is in play. Out of Honor's walking around. Dillian White screaming about 600 days. And now you're trying to pay people off. Look, all of y'all bullshit cost you money. Fury cannot retire because he still owes Bob Arum money. Now who the fuck has $155 million just laying around to pay people for step aside? It's a lot of money. For Dillian White, to give Dillian White $50 million, a portion of that, let's say there's $100 million to step aside. Do y'all know if the something I read, 90 million, do y'all know? And I'm gonna read the article in a second for the first time. Is Dillian White worth 50 million anything? Yeah, I'm talking about worth right now. Yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all with the same questions that you hit with Deontay. What has he done? They're offering to give him more money than what AJ asked for against Deontay Wilder and still declined it. $50 million. Brown on Boxer, salute. $155 million. AJ's the A side. Let's say you give him $100 million. Dillian's gonna walk away with 55 to sit on the side and get the winner in some way. What? He'd have to wait for 2 fights to be done with. You know Fury has a rematch clause. So let's say he gets in there with Usyk. Let's say they agree to take the step aside money. AJ gets 100, Dillian White gets 55. Him and his husband go on a honeymoon, make babies and everything else. Butt babies. Let's say Usyk beats Fury by some chance. There's a rematch clause. Let's say Fury beats Usyk. Now there's 3 fights. What are they doing in between? So let's say Fury comes out the winner out of 3 fights. Let's keep it simple. Let's say Fury beats him twice. No, actually, all right, fuck it. Let's say he beats him twice. Because I don't know. I doubt Usyk will go in there with no rematch clause. I doubt it. I've seen stranger shit. But let's just say there's a rematch clause. He's going to be sitting around for 2 fights. What is Dillian White going to do in the meantime? Have a stay busy fight? Do y'all care to even watch that? He don't care. He got $55 million in the bank based off this scenario. Mansa Musa, salute. He don't care. What does AJ do in the meantime? You know the problem is with AJ taking work in the meantime? Now, his fans are worried about him being stretched because he's chinny now. Well, I don't know. You know, I don't know who he fight. Does he fight AJ? Does he fight Andy Ruiz a 3rd time? No, they ain't going that route. What does he fight? Joseph Parker? Now watch this. Where the hell is Joe Joyce in all of this? Daniel Dubois still around. Big Shot Shaw still around. Jared Anderson still around. There's danger at every corner. So Dillian White's gonna. What I'm saying is, there's no light work. Dillian White is a silver champion. There is no light work. There is no tune-ups. Do you trust Dillian White to stay in shape until 2024? Because that's where it's going with this. Now, what happens if he takes light work and gets stretched out like Povetkin stretched him? Then what? Show your boxing IQ. Salute. Do y'all see the ball of confusion that y'all started? Hey, you know what? I'm not talking to the casuals. The casuals ain't here. You know how I know when casuals show up in my chat? When there's like 7 million people in here talking shit, building up to a hot fight. That's right. Ortiz is still out there. Then you got Frank Sanchez running around out here. This is a problem, man. Mack truck coming up through the rankings. This is the problem. You're going to turn around and Big Baby Miller's going to be active again. 6'5", 300 pounds ass. There's danger at every corner, man. CT Fat Boy, salute. Main Boxing Biker, what up? Boxing and Barbecue, what up? If y'all don't see this is a problem, but all of this is the casuals and the haters trying to look out for their own narrative. But they didn't even know they were rooting against their own best interest. They didn't even know. Dark Gable, salute. And the beautiful thing about this is all of this confusement is because of your unconditional hate for Deontay. Yeah, Brown on Boxing. Go to his website. That's where I got it. Hey. And to the people that actually care about boxing, those casuals, they were never on your side. They just hated Deontay. Now they're gone. Where they at now? Where they at now? To the bigger channels. Are they still in your chat talking boxing? Or Fury never had fans. Ain't nobody over here talking about him. Not even ESPN. It's saying, oh, man, why don't AJ and Dillian White just step aside and let Undisputed happen? They're not even talking about it. They threw it on their goddamn website. Straight Convo, salute. Which requires a little bit of research. When they go to the ESPN website, they're looking at whatever's happening in the NFL, baseball, the latest trades, basketball season. They'll look up swimming before they look up boxing. The only way they look up boxing is if it's thrown in their face. UK fans. Again, they're talking about Undisputed in Dubai. Are y'all going? I'm not going to ask no American that. I can go into a barbershop today and be like, yo, Undisputed. Yo, man, Dillian White and AJ, they's holding up Undisputed, man. It's in Saudi. Uh-huh. Yo, y'all see what LeBron did? Yeah. Because I'm the only nigga talking boxing. Andrew Charles, salute. Chaz Bleak, salute. Amujali, salute. That's how it is. But when it was Wilder, and I'm spitting facts, those same motherfuckers try and argue me down, knowing they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, yo, man, concentrate on that fade. You about to fuck his goddamn lineup in the back. You fuss with me, you're not saying anything. You about to fuck up his $20 haircut. What's wrong with you? Focus on that. Focus on something you know. Don't focus on me. Shut up. Get out of here. I come into the shop and they ask me, yo, man, what's up with it? Yo, who's Deontay? Right before he's about to fight Dominic Brazil. Now you ask me who Deontay Wilder is? Now you ask me? Oh, man, get out of here. And then that same nigga want to argue me down. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he ducking that kid. What's that kid name? Anthony Johnson. Yeah, him! Yeah, Deontay's ducking Anthony Johnson. Yeah.
Hello, monkeys.
Oh, it's easy. It's easy. Don't ask me who these niggas are and then try and tell me what it is. What is wrong with y'all? That's what this is. Yo, man, Floyd Mayweather, man, Marvin Hagler would have beat the shit out of him. Yeah, he would have. Floyd Mayweather would have dunked him in the 80s. Yep. You know why? When is Floyd fought at 160, you idiots? Blank stare. Well, I'm saying if they'd have fought,
Hello, monkeys.
listen, family, whether it's out in the world or online, you got to know when to just stop talking. Ramel Lane, salute. Just stop talking. When you, in my opinion, salute. When you hear Thomas, what up? There's certain things you can tell. You know that old saying, you can tell a fool by his words. I refuse. I don't do those wild ass panels. Y'all know the panels I'm talking about. You ever gone to a channel and there's 20 motherfuckers screaming at each other on the goddamn panel? You can't hear shit. No one can moderate. The owner of the channel is not muting anybody. Nobody's getting a point across. And then it goes from boxing to I'll fuck you up personally. And it's like, God damn. Okay. Pull up, nigga. One nigga in San Francisco. The other nigga is like in Vermont somewhere. Pull up where? We got pull up, man. And then now they got beefing for 2 years. They making diss videos about each other. Y'all know the rhythm. A scripted virtuoso salute. Y'all know the rhythm. I am not participating in none of that shit. I don't do it here, and I don't do it in real life. I'm not participating in any of that shit. I'm talking boxing, how I see it. And if you disagree, that's fine. If you think my facts are wrong, cool. You see my demeanor? Don't care. I don't care. Boss Red, salute. Exactly. These niggas is corny out here. I'm not doing that. I got suckered into it a couple of times when I was learning about this YouTube shit. And I said, you know what? Zello, salute. Won't do that there. Won't be there again. Not listening to that again. Listening to boxing is relaxing for me. I listen to a lot of y'all brothers that do content. I cut your channels on. I go to y'all old videos. Oh, let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what this brother's talking about. And I'll be like repairing shit around the apartment, washing the car. I either have it playing out the car, Iron Levant, salute, or listening to it in the crib. It's supposed to be relaxing. I listen to Scrapbook, get an education. I was listening to him this morning, getting an education. He had Breezing playing. And I was just watching it like, wow. I like getting educated. I like hearing different perspectives. Not like off the wall with some motherfucker heavy breathing, and then you look at the screen, he's Deontay Wilder, these Wilder fanboys, and I don't know what the fuck they talking about because he got skinny legs. You take this and find the X button and abandon ship. That's how you handle it. That's how you handle it. Get out of Dodge. Big Texas in the building. That's how you handle it. Get out of Dodge. You don't respond. Just get out of Dodge. That's it. Niggas got 300 response videos to other YouTubers. What? And the majority of these niggas ain't talking about you. This is my response to Drew Type. Nigga, I don't know you. What the fuck? I don't fucking know you, nigga. But thank you. Because I look at my YouTube studio and where these 10 subs come from? Yeah. Thank you. Your dumbass is not even fucking monetized. You talking about me. Niggas get on here looking for boxing. Boom. I get 10 subs. T Hunt. Yeah. Breezing. George Benson. Yep. I was listening to it this morning, watching Scrapbook's video. Salute the Scrapbook. It's called an education. And I know what I know. And there's something I'm not sure about. I do more listening than I do talking. And based off of Grail, salute. And based off of what I'm seeing, all of this in the heavyweight division, family, is this not big news? What do we always talk about? Undisputed, right? We always talk about Undisputed. This is big news. It seemed to have been bigger news when Deontay Wilder was involved. Tell me I'm lying. Why? Because he had a belt. He was one win away from undisputed. He was always one win away from undisputed. And politics kept him out of that picture. And now, AJ dropped his belts to Usyk. Nobody saw that coming. Well, a few people picked Usyk to win that fight. But for the most part, AJ was a favorite. Now Usyk has those belts. And now all this step-aside money in the million. That's a lot of money for two fighters to step aside, especially for one motherfucker that don't deserve it. So you notice I didn't hear, has Dillian White, am I missing something? Did Dillian White say, yo, they offered me X amount of dollars to step aside? Was there a number? Because if Mike Capper just saying 155, and let's read what Tyson Fury said. And Tyson Fury saying 90 million and AJ's a fool for not stepping aside. That means the remaining balance was going to Dillian White. Now here's the funny part. You ready for this? Exactly, T Hunt. That's a classic. Now watch this. If, you know what? How about this? Let's just go to the article. Tyson Fury. Hearn, Joshua, worst damn businessman in history. Today they lost $90 million. This is Fury talking, so whatever. Fury took to Instagram Wednesday to express his displeasure with AJ's apparent refusal to accept step-aside money to allow Usyk to fight Fury for full supremacy of the heavyweight division. Fury claimed AJ and Hearn, whose company promotes British superstar, turned down a package worth $90 million to step aside. The unbeaten WBC heavyweight champion didn't elaborate how AJ's decision to decline a step aside offer amounted to $90 million. All right. He said, had to do this video. He's smiling with the raspy voice. You know how he does. Today they lost $90 million. Goddamn sons of bitches crazy. Now, let me stop right there for a second. What do we know about Tyson Fury? What do we know about Tyson Fury?
Just got off the phone from Prince Khalid of Saudi Arabia. He told me this fight's a 100% on. August 14th, 2021, summertime.
All right, y'all know the video. $20 million. He had a whole article, $20 million. Wilder stupid, $20 million. Had ESPN calling Wilder stupid. Remember that? Then we found out what? It wasn't true. So here he is again. $90 million. Rob Sportsman Lee, salute. So now it's $90 million. Now, AJ already did a video saying, yo, I've never received anything. But we also know Eddie Hearn is a liar too. Maybe he had something. Maybe he had something. Yeah, Copper, I see you. GB Lifetime, salute. Maybe he saw something and said, no, we're not taking that. Maybe the offer was made directly out to AJ like the 50 million was. And maybe Eddie looked at it and said, no, the way this is written, the way it was written, I'm not getting none of this, so we're not taking this. Hold on, y'all. Mr. Shelter, salute. I don't know. I'm just, these are all assumptions. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he saw it and it's like, yo, the way this is written, AJ's getting all the money. I ain't getting shit. No matter if I signed him to me for life, it don't matter. This 90 million, I'm not getting a dime of it. So we not taking that. So I don't have to show this to AJ. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying maybe. So do we believe AJ? AJ got on video and said, "Yo, look, there was nothing sent to me. I don't know what y'all talk. If I didn't say it, it ain't happen." I know Hearn's a liar. We know Fury's a liar. Do you believe that AJ ducked a $90 million step aside? If you believe Fury, press 1. If you believe AJ, press 2. BFTB, my brother in the building. Y'all let me know. Do you believe? Press 1 if you believe Fury. Press 2 if you believe AJ. I see a whole bunch of 2s. Steph 07, salute. Alchemist Star, salute. BFTB say he don't believe either of them. Shun says he don't believe either of them. Will Old School say I don't believe either. Now you see all of this, and this is why I did this. I was waiting for. I knew a lot of you was gonna say that, because I'm telling you straight up and down. I don't know who the F to believe, because they both fucking liars. I fight for $50 million. He sees a $50 million. I'm not going to sell my soul for $50 million. What? Which one is it, man? David says Fury's cap. Yeah. Y'all see this confusion? But watch this, yo. Watch this, y'all. When Deontay Wilder had a belt, you knew what you got. People were putting caps on him that didn't belong. They were calling him liars. All he wanted to do was fucking fight. Did we go through any of this when he had a belt? Line them up. For D, line them up. They were the ones with all this bullshit. BFTB said, I don't believe AJ. I'm sorry, he said, let me put that up. He said, I don't believe Fury at all, but I know AJ blatantly ducked. This is what we're dealing with. This is what we're dealing with. So we got 2 liars, 2 people who are full of shit. Who do you believe? Who do you believe? Better question. What is ESPN saying? See, this is too much thinking for the casuals, because they don't care. When we was trying to explain to them why we don't fuck with Fury, why we don't fuck with Eddie Hearn, why we don't fuck with Dillian White, why we don't fuck with AJ. Trick Boxing, salute. When we was trying to explain this circus and how it was being orchestrated to block Deontay out, y'all already know. Yo, man, they trying to block this brother out. Yo, listen, man. Y'all don't understand. Y'all saying all of this shit, but y'all don't understand. I'm telling you, they're just trying to block Deontay out. He's a champion. All he has to do is go fight that British kid, and it's over with. They putting up every hurdle. I don't understand. Listen, man, he's a, yo, well, that kid beats him anyway. All right, fine. Can they fight about it? Yo, I'm just trying to get undisputed, man. That's all that matters. Look, he can get in there and beat Deontay twice, but somebody be undisputed. Yeah, well, he's going to beat him twice. Can he beat him once? Hey, yo, Raheem. Yo, Drew trying to tell me that skinny nigga from down south, he gonna beat that British kid. Or that kid, that Lennox Lewis, the new Lennox Lewis kid. Yeah, man, that little skinny, that skinny linky nigga. He need to be dunking the basketball in the NBA. Yeah, he need to be dunking the basketball in the NBA. Yeah, man, that nigga, he ain't shit. Mike Tyson would have fucked him up. Yeah, Mike would have beat him up.
Hello, monkeys.
Look, man, I just want to get undisputed. Whether he lose or not, can I get undisputed? Nah, I'm telling you, man, that kid too skinny. Yeah, that kid sure is skinny. Yeah, he real skinny. Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, I remember going bananas. You gotta be old school. Trick boxing. Yeah, I see you, fam. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I remember going bananas. I'm showing my age right now. Trick Noty in the building. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Bubbles, Michael Jackson's pet chimp. Mm-hmm. Young Merv, salute. I'll just sit down. I'll just start saying shit. They'll be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, hey, all right, monkey. Huh? Going bananas? Huh? What was that chimp's name in Speed Racer, the little pet monkey he had? All right, Magilla. All right, Grape Ape. All right, Bogey from the Get Along Gang. The chimpanzee. All right, Simos. All right, Caesar. Smell bananas? All right, Cobra. Ugly, Gorilla, ugly. Yeah, Mighty Joe Young. I hit him in the head with all of it. Kong. Right in their face. And all of it goes over their head. Hey, he's just talking. What is he talking about? Like, oh, yeah, all right, Mighty Joe. Right over their head. And then I just bounce out the barbershop. And they be like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because that got a response out of you. You understood that. You can grab shit with your feet, ass niggas. Why does your fucking feet look like your hands? Oh my God. Me, Amy, me, gorilla, ugly gorilla. You can't talk boxing everywhere. You can't, fellas. Family, ladies and gentlemen. When you know what you know, pack up and leave. You'll get a headache. You don't talk on phones that are not connected. You don't. Right? You don't talk on phones that are not connected. It's fucking stupid. Not convincing anybody. G5, salute. Not convincing anybody. Because they have their mind made up. And when a person is hit with facts, if they can't sit back and say, yo, you know what? I didn't know that. Tell me more. If the more you break it down to them, they look like this. Bust it out. Check it out. We all watch Blue Blood. How many times you saw in the chat where he'll say something, you look in the chat, and there's always one or two assholes that'll be like, I don't believe that, Blue. Where'd you hear that? Do they ask where Dan Raphael gets his bullshit? Mike Cappinger, where he gets his bullshit? What makes them think that Blue Blood's information is not thorough? The same people that those clowns talk to, Blue can call them on the phone. Why is his information no good to you? What, he has to be running around with an ESPN badge for you to believe it? And I'm not talking about, I'm about to say, how often is Blue wrong with his information? Battle ready, salute. And I'm not talking about getting a fight call wrong. We can all get fight calls wrong. I'm talking about information. Why do they question Blue? But if Dan Raphael had a YouTube channel, nobody would question him. Why is that? Exactly, Copper. I don't know where any of this is coming from. Well, I know what it's about. You can question Blue Blood, he has media credentials. I've seen it. But niggas will get on his show. There'll be 1,000 people in the chat. There'll be 1,000 people watching. He has to tell these motherfuckers stop freeloading and smash the like button. And he'll give you some key information. And there'll be one or two assholes somehow. Nah, I don't believe that. Why not? Where'd you get that? Maybe somebody called him on the phone and told him. But if Dan Raphael said it, you believe that, right? Mike Cappinger says it, you'll believe that, right? Meanwhile, you don't know how big of an asshole those guys are. And they're liars. Did I tell y'all the Mike Cappinger story when we was in Vegas? It's nothing crazy. I'm going to tell you what happened. We was in the food court in the MGM Grand. Me, Tay, Blue Blood, Focus Ball, oh shit, Carolina Rada, salute to him. Like 3 of his people, and Champside was there. We were all just sitting down, just talking, just taking in the night. It was Saturday night. So out the corner of my eye, I noticed this dude funny walking, because he walked funny. It was Mike Cappinger. And I looked, and I already knew that there was friction. But I looked, I said, fuck, I hope they don't look over there. And when I thought it, now mind you, if y'all ever met Blue Blood, he's the most calm dude. He's the most fair dude. He's a calm dude. And we was talking about the fight, and Focus Ball is behind the guard, and he's doing his spin kicks and throwing fireballs and shit. He's always Focus Ball, always ready for the smoke. And I looked, and Tay looked, and I said, shit. Now, y'all know how calm Blue Blood is, right? This was the only time. This nigga turned colors. And I said, shit, there go Mike Cappinger. And he sat with a dude. I mean, he was sitting down with his tray with another woman. Tay looks. He was like, birded him. He was like, yo. I was like, fuck. Blue Blood turned colors. Yo, you bitch ass. Mike Cappinger didn't even look over there. He didn't even look over to us. There was a bunch of black guys sitting over there. He picked up his shit and walked off. I'm looking at Blue like, God damn. I gotta believe that Mike Cappinger in his mind went to a place in his brain like, yo, these guys are really upset at me for what I do. It's not about what you do. It's how you conduct yourself. And he's not responsible with what he puts out. What I just read to you, that's just what he heard. But you saw him put out narratives, case in point. Remember he put out the tweet and said that Bud Crawford looked Errol Spence directly in his face and said, who's the king of 147? You remember that tweet after he beat Sean Porter? And I'm like, that didn't happen, because as soon as the fight ended, Errol got up and left. What Bud did say was he looked to the audience and said, who do y'all think is number one pound for pound or number one at 147? That's what happened. Mike Kaplan just put it out on Twitter that he said it to Errol. And I said, that's not, Errol left. What is he talking about? And then he pulled the tweet, but too late. We got it. Shit like that. And he's not the only person that does shit like that. Dan Raphael does shit like that. I can't think of an example, but that was the one about Mike Coppinger. That's why we call him Cappinger. He's full of shit. But you give that white man that outlet, you'll believe him, but Blue Blood will get on his YouTube channel and give you all of this information. Damn it, for free, goddamn near. You're not paying for the information. You're choosing to go there. Do you remember back in the days, we were old school, Trick Nolte, everybody else that in my age and maybe older, Bruce Gold, Stormy, everybody, Copper. Y'all remember when we had to actually go to a magazine stand and buy KO magazine and Ring magazine and say, what's going on in the world of boxing? Because we gave a shit. Y'all remember those days? And by the time we're reading the news, we're like, oh shit, they're fighting next month. By the time we got the news is like 60 days old. For you to know what's going on in real time, you had to know somebody in the industry. Tell me I'm lying. That's right. Max Kellerman sold his soul. He knows boxing, but now he knows what to tell them. He knows what to tell the audience, because that paycheck is also important. See, over here, we're not on anyone's payroll. Mr. Smith, you know what I'm talking about? We're not on anyone's payroll. We just talk it. And you know what? A lot of fighters, they know, man, I'd like to go sit on the couch with Stephen A. Snitch and Skip Brainless. But they don't talk boxing unless it's a big fight. I'm a mid-card fighter. I'm up and coming. I have social media. People barely know me. And then here we come. Yo, bro, come on our show. Come on our show. Let me talk to you. I like what you're doing. I know about you. Let me show you some love. They get on some of our platforms. Next thing you know, their social media goes from only 2,000 followers to 20,000 followers. Now people are looking for you, and they're like, thank you. Nobody was checking for Keith Thurman until he was on 78's channel like that. Nobody was checking for Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was on 78's channel a long time ago. Hey, want to know something? Do y'all know Mikey Garcia was on 78's channel a long time ago? Do y'all know that? Was y'all here when 78 was bigging up Triple G? Was y'all here for that? Y'all don't know that. Do y'all remember when we were speaking highly of Anthony Joshua? Was y'all here for that? Nah, y'all wasn't here for that. I wasn't here for that. I make reference to purchasing the magazines is because that's for people who gave a shit. I gave a shit. I love boxing. Boxing don't love me, but I love boxing. Trick Nolte still got magazines in his crib right now. Tim TV, salute. That's all I want to do is talk boxing. But we live in a now society. If there's a fight and there's a fight party, 80% of the people that show up to the fight party are just there for the hot wings. And all 80% of them shouldn't be eating hot wings because they got high cholesterol. They should be eating the goddamn celery and carrots. And keep the blue cheese off of them. You fat bastards. Felix Nunez in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said these boxes come off like they too good for YouTube. Some of them do. But you know what? A lot of them, they understand the importance of it. which is why when we big these guys up, old media says, okay, the guy we got on the pedestal, that's where we want him. But this guy, he's ranked number 11, number 12 now, but he's a problem. And he's getting a lot of clout now. He's getting a lot of eyes on him. What's happening? He's on YouTube. Who's he talking to? Why is he talking to? How are these people watching these guys? I got a degree in what I'm making $100,000 a year. Quality versus quantity. Do you buy furniture off the line that you can't touch and feel? Or would you rather go to Raymond Flanagan and actually touch it and shake it and punch it and see if it will fall apart? Just saying. Yeah, Phenomenal Mexican. I remember that. Potentially. Not could beat him, not could lose. He said potentially. I remember that. I remember something to that effect. Yep. Patent it, put it on a shirt. That's real talk. That's real talk. This sport does not love us at all. And it shows us daily. And the purpose of the show this morning is to let y'all know all of this confusion at the heavyweight division was enabled by you fools. AJ, when AJ would have lost a long time ago, not if he fought Wilder. If they went ahead and just made the Ortiz fight when it was there, AJ would have lost. But how many seats AJ sells in his country? Whole lot. What are they gonna do? Put together a big old spectacle for him to get knocked out by at that time 38-year-old Cuban that don't speak any English? They can't have that. They can't have that. Yeah, well, old school. I remember those. Yep. I used to go there, look straight for the KO magazine, Ring magazine, and this one I'm forgetting. Box fan saluting that super chat. He said, Drew Titan family. Salute, fam. Much love. Much love, fam. I appreciate you. AJ could have got knocked off by Ortiz. You know, the guy that Deontay volunteered to fight 2 times and it wasn't his responsibility. He don't get no credit for that because he was old, right? Think about this. But now that between the casual fans, right, and the fans that have an unconditional love for a fighter, not for what's right, but for unconditional love for a fighter, and I know what they're going to say. Oh, well, what about Yara Wilder? No, we speak the truth about him. And we protected that man's integrity. When y'all tried to insist that he lacked integrity like everybody in this goddamn picture has. With the exception of Alexander Usyk, because he's innocent in this. He's just here, he showed up, and he fought. Who the fuck has integrity here? Eddie Hearn's not even on this picture. He doesn't. AJ doesn't. White doesn't. He's a cheater. Marisa Suleiman, you already know. Tyson Fury, you already know. There's no integrity here. Get out of here, man. Hey, B, what up? This is the bullshit I'm talking about. McLean, what up? Yeah, no doubt, Copper. I watch Usyk. Like I said, he's innocent in this. He's just here and fighting. He hasn't said anything crazy. He's just getting in, just doing the work. But he just stepped in the door, and AJ ain't get it done, and now look. But if you go back, you have to understand how you got here. If you go back before the Wilder shit, he was supposed to fight King Kong. He didn't do that. And I'll say it today again. King Kong beats him. I don't care. And he'd have beat him back then. 3 years ago, he'd have beat him. He beats him. This was after he fought Charles Martin. If King Kong beats him, then when King Kong fights, King Kong would have definitely fought Wilder. Eddie Hearn would have tried to steer him away. Look, I own you. You don't fight him. Mira, me fight. Get out of here. Because that's what Ortiz is. He's a fighter. And we saw how that fight ended. D could have been undisputed, beating King Kong twice. Because he beat him twice. That would have happened. Now watch this, Fury fans. If Deontay became undisputed off of that, and let's say those fights play out the same way between between Wilder and Fury, we're not here. We're not dealing with this. There is no AJ. There is no Dillian White. The only person that might be around would have been Usyk. You'd have had your reign earlier, Fury fans. Are y'all even thinking that quick? Stupid. Y'all are going through all of this by your own doing. So in closing, I don't care how Dillian White feels. I don't care how AJ feels. I don't care how Tyson Fury feels. I definitely don't care about no Mauricio Sulaiman. I don't care about Eddie Hearn. I don't care about no goddamn $90 million. I don't care about none of this. I don't care. Yo, Drew, who you hope wins between Dillian White and Tyson Fury? I hope the goddamn building collapse on the ring. Round 1. After they touch gloves. How about that? I'm playing, but I'm not. Drew, why are you wishing death on people? People wish death on me every day. People lie on me every day. People make videos about me every day. I think this is fair play. Don't care about that guy. Cheating in boxing is attempted murder. There it is. I said it. Cheating in boxing is attempted murder. Cheating in boxing is attempted murder. I'm not talking about you ingest something you ain't know was in your system. I'm not talking about you pour some bucked energy drink and you ingest it and then boom, it pops up something in there, pops up on the banned substance list. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you knowingly skin gloves, like what they tried to do to the brother Mike Fox. When you knowingly take a steroid. When you knowingly are a drug cheater, you postpone the whole fight, leave the goddamn country to cycle off some shit. Yes, I believe Fury did that. This is a hurt business. You can die in there. When you're doing things to manipulate equipment and how your body functions so you can be athletically better than the person that you claim you're already better than, I got a problem with you. Get out of here, man. You're bad for the sport. Dillian White did both of those things. A and B samples dirty. But by way of the business, he didn't have to show the B sample. And if you cap for that man because you love him for whatever reason, there's something wrong with you. And he skinned his gloves. Or whatever he did with those goddamn gloves against Oscar Rivas. Tyson Fury, come on, we already know. So I think it's fair play if they do meet. Who do I got winning? The universe. That Titantron or whatever it is over there, drop directly on the ring and let it do the Lord's work. Don't care. Don't care. And guess what? The world don't care. Want to know how I know? They're trying to get him to step aside to fight Usyk. Because Arum needs his money. Arum needs his money. He still owes him. Right now, they're trying to figure out who makes the most bread. And you already know how Bob Arum feels about black people selling seats. So the Saudis got $155 million to give away, allegedly. And AJ said no. Fine, man. Fine, cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Everything happening here, I don't give a fuck about any of it. I don't care about it. Don't care. And I will go on record saying Usyk he's just innocent in this. He just showed up. He just walked into the room and it's beef. And it's like, yo, I have nothing to do with it. I just showed up to work today. I don't care about this guy arguing with the boss here and this guy that I'm new and I earned my spot. I'm just here, man. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I ain't saying nothing. He didn't. Usyk is innocent. He just walked into a crowded room. That's all. I'm saying I don't care about the outcome. I don't care about the outcome. I don't, because I know what happened. And to you casuals, y'all ain't even here. To you unconditional AJ fans, how y'all feel? The fuck? To the unconditional AJ fans, how y'all feel? The fuck is going on here? Damn. Some weird shit happened. How y'all feel now? All this confusement. White fans, where y'all at? 6 million days. Yeah. 6 million days, right? How y'all feel? How y'all feel now? Fury fans, the American ones. Where y'all at in this? Tom, what up? Where y'all at in this? The American Fury fans, where y'all at in this now? Is this justice? Who do you want? Listen. The best part about this is that D has nothing to do with this. And y'all seen it for yourselves. None of these guys have fans. Dillian White. You can ask any American right now. Play that game. Go to your hood and walk up the block and be like, yo, Alexander Usyk. You like him? They're going to be like, who's that? Let's play that game. You want to play that game? Go outside today and say, yo, pull up a picture of him screaming. Say, yo, you like this guy? Who is that? That's Alexander Usyk. Undefeated, cruiserweight, now heavyweight, unified champion. Okay. Did he fight Mike Tyson? USA, USA. Yeah, that's us. Stupid assholes. Talk about Usyk at your local barbershop. They're gonna be like, huh? Well, who? Well, you know what? You know, Steph Curry. Yeah, Kobe Bryant. And, his baby died. The anniversary was the other day. Yeah. Ain't nobody talking about no boxing but us. When the fight gets hot, they'll debate you though. Yep. Go ask him about Dillian White. Go in there and hold a picture. Dillian White and AJ and say, yo, look, these two brothers, they ain't getting their just due. They're being thrown money. And this guy right here lost his title to this guy, and he deserves his rematch. And this guy, Dillian White, he's been waiting 6 million days, and now this guy, Mauricio Suleiman, is trying to tell us and trying to tell the brother to step aside. I don't care how much money is involved because the belts are important. Are they? Oh, I'm black and I'm proud.
Hello, monkeys.
It's too easy for you clowns, man. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. Word. They be like, yo, he's a swimmer, right? Man, I ain't fucking with y'all, man. Yo, salute to everybody in the Zelle, the Venmo, the Cash App, the Super Chats, man. It's Friday. Me and the family, we might have a treat for y'all tomorrow. Me and Trick Nolte. If it's going down, just look for the attraction. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit the bell icon. You know what I mean?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I just had to play that. I love that. That's funny. You already know what it is. Drew Titan. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. The General's on. Let's head over there right now. Smash that like button on the way in. Bronx on deck. Move!
Well, you should let me help you with that.
So considerate of you, Jimmy, but you know we don't allow n***s in the house, so it's quite all right. It really is wonderful to see you, son. You keep up the good work.